YouTube, check it out, man. Got something newer. Instead of the police videos, I know we got two. I don't know how many we got. I'm trying to do the order. But we got the darkest episode of the first 48. I don't watch first 48 like that, but I stay in tune. There was one point I was watching it with this streamer. We was detectives. We'll solve the case 20 minutes in, bro. Cause you know how they do 10 minutes at one person, 10 minutes at the other person. But he gone. Hey, shout out John Brown. John Brown, I forgot what city and state he was in, but if y'all watch the first 48, y'all know John Brown. John Brown was cold. He saw this shit, 24 hours. But hey, not finna hold y'all up no longer. Let's get into this video.
No, sir.
Not even for a 9-year-old?
No, sir.
Not even for a 2-month-old baby?
No, sir.
You don't call the police?
No, sir, I didn't.
Man, why the audio's out of one ear? That's so weird.
For the unacquainted, First 48 is a true crime series that follows homicide detectives during the crucial first 48 hours of a murder investigation. The show has documented hundreds of cases across the U.S., but few haunted viewers and investigators more than 2008 Season 7, Episode 6 in Memphis. It chronicles one of the worst mass murders ever covered by the series. From the moment detectives stepped inside the house, it was clear this case would be unlike any other. In March 2008, 30-year-old Cecil Dotson Sr., his fiancée Marissa Williams, and his 5 children, ranging in age from 9 to 2 months, had been living at 722 Lester Street in Memphis, Tennessee. Cecil's brother, Jesse Dotson, recently released from prison, was living with their sister, Nicole Dotson, at Goodwill Village. Jesse, known as Junior to family, had moved in during August 2007 and was working with his father, Jesse Sr., as a painter. On Saturday, March 1st, Jesse Sr., Jesse Jr., and William Waddell, Cecil and Jesse's half-brother Fat, went to 722 Lester to watch a Memphis Tigers basketball game.
D-Rose.
Cecil was outside cleaning his grill and prepping to barbecue. The TV couldn't pick up the broadcast, and around 6 or 6:30 p.m., Jesse Sr. left. Waddell stayed until around 10:30 or 11 p.m. Everything was fine when he left. The next morning, Jesse Sr. returned to pick up Jesse Jr. for work, but he wasn't at Nicole's apartment. Nicole didn't know where he was. Later that evening, Jesse Jr. called and claimed he'd argued with his girlfriend, Sheila Jones, who hid his phone. He gave no clear reason for missing work. That same night, Jesse Jr. casually asked Waddell if he wanted to stop by Cecil's, but they didn't go. On March 3rd, Cecil failed to show up for work. Concerned, Erica Smith, the mother of Cecil's 2-year-old son, Cecil II, visited the Lester Street home around 3 p.m. The storm door was shut, but the interior door was open. She heard music playing and saw the television and family photos, but no signs of life. No one answered her knocks. Erica repeatedly called Waddell at work, expressing growing worry. Eventually, he told her to call the police. The moment officers stepped through the door, a metallic smell overwhelmed them.
Oh, no.
A foot was visible just inside the entrance. Everything was blood-stained. Floors, walls, sofas, beds, even the ceiling.
Damn.
4 adult bodies, Cecil, Marissa Williams, Hollis Seals, and Shendry Robertson, were sprawled across the small living room, all dead from multiple gunshots. No vital checks were needed. The blood was old, the body stiff. As Officer Davis and others cleared the home, they discovered horror upon horror. First, the bloody knives and wooden boards all over the house. Then, in the bathroom, 9-year-old CJ lay motionless in a tub filled with congealed blood.
Where he
A
killed
sawzall
his
blade,
kid?
an industrial cutting knife, was embedded in his skull.
What the?
He was presumed dead by the state he was in, but his eyes twitched. He was alive.
What the
In
fuck?
bedroom 2, 4-year-old Samario was dead. Nearby,
2
2-year-old
kids?
Cecil II and 5-year-old Cedric were also found, both in terrible shape. Cecil II was deceased, but Cedric miraculously was still alive. In another room, 2-month-old Sanaya was found in her crib, battered but breathing.
Bro, why are we beating a baby? Like, well, to begin with, why are we even killing 4 people? Like, 4 people, 2 kids, and a baby? Is this gonna get any worse?
None of the
I-
children would have survived.
I don't fake none of my reactions. So if it do get worse, I didn't watch this. I never see this episode or this YouTube video.
Without immediate surgery. EMTs and officers unanimously agreed that it was the worst thing they had ever seen. The killer
Worst thing
had
I
used
ever
multiple
heard.
weapons, a
Like,
9mm and a .380 caliber gun, neither of which was recovered. Bullets were found lodged in sofa cushions, walls, and under furniture. A sealed Ziploc bag containing 16 shell cases was discovered beneath the jacket. Clearly, someone had tried to clean up, but the blood evidence painted a different story. The adults had been staged. Caesar was found kneeling, a massive bag of marijuana placed in his hand. An unused shotgun sat near him, but investigators found no blood on the clothes underneath it, indicating it was placed post-mortem. Cecil had been shot multiple times, some injuries inflicted after death. Shindri Robertson was posed to look assaulted. Her shirt was pulled up, pants down, and crack cocaine placed near her privates.
SA.
But her bullet wounds indicated she was clothed when shot. The items found nearby suggested someone had emptied her purse. Marissa Williams' body was slumped unnaturally across Robertson's. Blood pooling contradicted their final positions. Even Hollis Seals' body showed signs of manipulation. His pants were pulled down, and a void in a nearby blood pool suggested he'd been moved. Each of the 5 children had been assaulted with wooden boards and kitchen knives, which were later found broken, the handles missing. 5 blades were recovered, including the one lodged in CJ's skull. In bedroom 2, blood splattered the ceiling, blinds,
But it's
bed,
messed up, bro.
and even the fan. The directionality of the stains showed a prolonged savage attack. CJ had a large bloody
ridiculous.
palm print
Not
next
even
to him.
ridiculous. This is sad.
Samario's hair beads
Super
were
sad.
scattered throughout the bathroom and another bedroom, suggesting movement during or after the attack. Upon learning that 3 children had somehow survived, police immediately quarantined them for fear.
Bro, this episode, they call it the darkest episode for a reason. I don't. There's no way they left this episode up, bro. There's no way. This is super dark.
Of a second attack.
And this is just Buddy explaining it. Imagine the episode itself. I doubt they showed the room and the crime scene because it's probably so gruesome, but man.
Only police and approved medical personnel were allowed access. Tactical unit officers guarded the hospital room doors. What happened at Leicester Street is tied for the largest mass murder in Tennessee history. Homicide detectives knew immediately this wasn't random.
No, this wasn't random.
Whoever
This
knocked
was
on
a
the door had
setup.
been allowed in, and the primary target was clearly Cecil. Early theories pointed to a gang hit.
Nah.
Cecil had known ties to the gangster disciples.
Yeah, but
Staged bodies, drugs, and sexual positioning supported this theory. But something wasn't right. Detectives had seen gang violence before, but nothing this bad.
yeah.
A $30,000 reward was put out.
30
and over 100
bands?
tips came in. One claimed Cecil had borrowed $300K from a dealer and was scared for his life. None of the tips proved useful. Meanwhile, Jesse Dotson gave an extensive statement to police on March 4th. He described his movements the night of March 1st, naming people they'd visited, apartments they entered, and weed deals they made. He claimed he was dropped off around 2:30 a.m. and denied returning to Leicester Street at all. Jesse suspected the murders may have had something to do with a man named Doc. Cecil and Doc were both gangster disciples and had an alleged ongoing beef, apparently stemming from Cecil's failure to show up to a gang meeting. There were over 25 people named Doc in the Memphis PD files.
Damn.
But before they could track them all, Doc himself called homicide and showed up to the precinct. He claimed he had nothing to do with the murders, but led on that in the GD world, a blackout meant an entire family could be targeted, but only if ordered by a high-ranking member. This narrative caused a brief detour in the investigation as police sought a GD powerful enough to order the blackout. Meanwhile, as the investigation progressed, forensic and medical teams worked around the clock to save the kids. Police feared CJ might die before they could get answers. On March 5th, investigators attempted to interview him, but he was too delirious. Finally, on March 7th, he was lucid enough to talk. When asked who did it, he responded, "Uncle Junior killed my parents." Jesse was brought in for a second interview. He repeated his original story, but then he grew quiet and unresponsive. Deputy Director Armstrong stepped in, watching Dotson's body language. He sensed a confession coming. Armstrong played the tape of CJ naming Uncle Junior. Dotson cracked.
They got you in 4K. They got you in 4K. Say cheese. Say cheese.
He confessed to the entire crime. According to Jesse, he and Cecil started arguing while driving home. Back at the house, things escalated, and Cecil reached behind the couch for a shotgun. Jesse shot him first. Then, he shot the other adults in the room. Then the kids, because they had seen him. CJ had tried calling for help. Jesse stabbed him in the head. He then beat the others with boards and stabbed him. He claimed he left via bicycle, cleaned himself with bleach, and staged the scene to look like a gang hit. He later confirmed this confession to his mother. When asked why he hurt the baby, he just shook his head. Jesse Dotson grew up in violence. His father was abusive.
Man, he was so locked in.
Family
He
constantly
felt like he had to take everyone
He
out.
attended 10 different schools and was diagnosed with learning disabilities.
Didn't have to do that, my boy.
By 19, he had killed a man in a drug deal gone wrong. He was sentenced to 14 years for it. Authorities later learned that there was speculation Cecil had informed on Jesse. He had only one visitor in 14 years, his mother, and only once. His sister, Nicole, later said he constantly reminded her of that abandonment. In prison, Jesse joined the Kitchen Crips gang and committed numerous violent infractions. When Jesse was released in 2007, it was Cecil who picked him up. CJ recalls his dad saying good things about him that day. By the trial date in 2010, Jesse had recanted his confession. He claimed it was forced by the police and that he had actually hid under the bed during the shooting. CJ, just 9 years old, could stand. He remembers seeing his father get shot. He recalls saying to his uncle, "I love you," and hearing back, "No, you don't."
Damn.
The jury returned a verdict after just 90 minutes. Guilty on all counts. Jesse Dotson was convicted of 6 counts of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder.
But
6 death sentences plus
he about to get 226 years.
120 years.
Oh, hold on.
First-degree murder. 6 death sentences plus 120 years.
120.
His execution was set for March 2nd, 2012.
Oh, he got
the 4-year
death.
anniversary of the murders. But complications with Tennessee's lethal injection protocols delayed it.
Damn.
Jesse Dotson remains on death row, where he protests his innocence to this day. The Lester Street murder showed us what happens when rage, resentment, and trauma collide. CJ survived, but he carries the graphic memories of that day. He saw and heard the whole thing. He has metal plates in his head and still has occasional surgeries. He hasn't forgiven Jesse. Jesse believes CJ was manipulated into lying. He insists the full 5-hour confession tape filmed by the first 48 will exonerate him. The Lester Street Murders episode is only 43 minutes long. According to Jesse, it's not over.
Mr. Dotson, we just want the truth. That's what
And that's what I want. That's exactly what I want.
we want the truth.
That's exactly what I want. I want the exact same thing y'all want. The truth.
The audio's in one ear, so it's not me.
I've been sitting in jail 2.5 years. For what? Nothing.
For nothing?
For nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Why?
Ah, shoot, I didn't want to click on that, but hey, man, that's sad. It's crazy. It's messed up, bro. Like, I ain't got no words. That's real. That really was the darkest episode that I've ever seen. Even though it wasn't a full episode, but man, bro, like, and I don't even think they gave a real reason on why he did it. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, bro. Knocking a whole bunch of videos out today so I can get them out to y'all this week. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Make sure y'all follow the links below. Twitch, gaming channel, the TikTok. Appreciate y'all, boys. See ya.